Now, just as, as a personal thing, I do want to try and get a bit more for the bestiary, because we're actually doing pretty good on that I might as well try and get a bit more. So I'm going to go get some crimson stuff that I haven't got yet here. We apparently somehow have Crimson Cave Desert a little bit with the Lamia and Desert Spirit, but there's a few more that we need to get, so we first start with a Crimson Desert. Nice. Crimson Underground, Crimson. It's filling in pretty quickly. We can also have, like, select model filters to try and get them all shown on our list here. Got the Crimsline, Face Monster, Blood Crawler, Herpling, Blood Mummy, obviously the Lamia and Desert Spirit, the Chimera. It's really creepy, just like the music. Let me try and get a bit more of the surface here as well, just for a bit. Well, I think I have most of the things here that I need to see. I don't think the special information that all this stuff drops is necessary to get for bestiary completion, but if you wanted to do that, that would be insane. Get the chances of everything in the game. I'm just gonna go for getting stuff marked in the bestiary. So let's head underground. I should also probably clean this up a bit, because I've still got all these torches here. Can use some water to clean it out. There we go. So down here, let's go ahead and just make it all, or a fair bit of it at least, crimson. Tainted Ghoul is here, found in Crimson Cave Desert. We can actually get ichor here from them. Interesting. Probably not the safest way to harvest it earlier in the game, but an option. But that's everything under here. Not everything on the surface here. That's interesting. We'll go check that again. So Desert Underground is not too different from other ones we've seen. Oh, right. The sand sharks. I need that. So I need it to storm. Also, we can just press space to go up with the UFO, which is nice. I guess I could wait for a sandstorm. I'm gonna go look at a few other things first, though. So let me go to the snow. I think it has to be underground for it to be what I need. For the enemy, anyway. Also, I do believe that this mount can't swim in water, or can't float in water or something. So we need to be careful of when we go into water, we can't just, like, float in it. So we've got to be aware of that. That is one downside to the UFOs. It can't be used in water. Okay, Crimson Ice. Underground. Already have these Echo stickers here. Corrupt Mimic. Interesting. I'm assuming it's another Pigron, but for Crimson. That we need to get here registered in the bestiary. There it is. Pigron, but red. Now we've got Crimson Ice. There's only 5 more Crimson enemies we need to find. Which I guess, one of them would probably be the Brain of Cthulhu. So let me just destroy that. That was indeed it. As well as the creeper that it spawns in with it. We've got a Crimson Axe. Bloaty Gross. Blood Jelly. Blood Feeder. Crimson Mimic is apparently here somewhere. I didn't see it. But I guess I got that? Or at the very least it got registered. We killed one apparently, so I just don't know where it was. Oh, I must have picked it up with the stuff already. We got a dart pistol from it. I think. We could also get the Bloody Knuckles from it, I believe. If I wanted to get that for the shield as well. We've already got a different shield, so we don't need to do that, but that is a thing we could also do if we wanted to craft that. But that is actually, like, a lot more filled in very quickly, because we now just need the Sand Shark. Okay, there we go. Sandstorm. And a Flesh Shark. We got him. So So that should be all the Crimson enemies logged into the filters. Have we got all the ones from... Yeah, we got all the Corruption ones as well. But not all the Hallowed ones, which is interesting. Gotta look into that next. Man, building bigger platforms in the air is so much easier when we can fly and float in a UFO. You've got to be kidding me, there's a blueberry bush here. I built this platform. I also got a red and yellow kite, was in the hallowed area. And a blue and yellow kite. Just randomly. And I'm not sure what actually dropped it, so... But I thought I'd build a few platforms up into the sky to expand this small area here on the map. It's not a great place for the Hello to have spawned naturally, but it's kind of grown on me, so I'm kind of trying to use it a little bit better by making it bigger. Bigger vertically rather than horizontally, which is interesting. I can even like build a platform out above the desert and above the jungle area, because we can make it a lot bigger if we really want. I can even make it go even higher because the actual world rail is up there. I can have a lot of Skylands. That'd be cool. Not that I need it, but I just think Skylands are cool. Okay, that was faster than I expected it to be. There is a prismatic lacewing here, flying around. A rare spawn at night in the Hallowed. Post-golem. Let's kill it. If I can. It is immune to stuff if I've got the coexistence book active. But this is the Empress of Light. A post-golem boss. I'm probably gonna die. But, yeah. Only spawns here at night because of the prismatic lacewing in the Hallowed. Rare spawn, but it is a really cool looking boss. Also quite strong, so I might die. I'm gonna use my bonuses. Oh my goodness. Gonna use my boost that I have potions for. Hopefully live a little bit longer. There's so much stuff to dodge. This is also an optional boss. We don't have to fight this, but also it'll be good to at least attempt it. And if I want the achievement for killing all bosses, we need to do this as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is fine. Just try and use my extra stuff to try and attack it while I'm dodging. Oh my goodness. How do I dodge properly? Not like this. Healing. We're over halfway through its health. There's a lot to dodge though for the Empress of Light. But it is a very cool boss. I shouldn't need to fight it more than once, but I'll see what drops it has. We'll see. We're almost done. Almost got it. I'm surprised I haven't died. I keep getting way too lucky with this run, somehow. Oh boy. Almost dead. But we're right. We made it. The Empress of Light has been defeated. Oh hey, we got a Keen Night Glow. 59 magic damage. 12% critical strike chance. Very slow speed. Very weak knockback. Uses 23 mana. Interesting. But shoots stuff out, which I'm assuming if there's an enemy around, we'll actually home in on. Yeah, it's really good, if we can actually use it. I've got really good other stuff though, which is also probably why I managed to get through that fight. We also got prismatic dye, which is interesting. Oh, there's another thing around here somewhere. There. Want to fight it again if I can. There we go. So let me just use the attack back at her. Very nice. Didn't do a ton of damage, but it was actually consistently hitting. Whereas my sword seems to be missing a lot. My sword beams. It is really nice having the mobility of the UFO for this. It means we can also have other things equipped than wings, which is probably good for this. I forgot I could shoot through things with my sword beam. A meteorite landed. That's not good. I've occupied a good portion of the world that any meteorites landing is probably going to destroy something that I've been building. That's okay. Oh my goodness. I also have this bow that I should probably be using. Not doing a ton of damage, but it's still really good. A little bit too slow for the boss, I think, though. This is fine. Just gotta stay still a bit. Don't worry about that. In a boss where you don't want to stand still, you have to stand still. This is a very good boss. The bosses go really hard late game. It is a very cool fight. Come on, we're so close. This is basically the last regular boss fight we're gonna have for a bit. Zealous Starlight. 118 melee damage, 31 critical strike chance. That's probably because of all my other stuff that I've got equipped. Very fast speed, very strong knockback, plus 5% critical strike chance. Oh my goodness. We just... This is a sword. So yeah, the Empress of Light has some pretty good drops. Now let me see. The Hallowed is still missing one entity, which is filtered under the surface, which is interesting, rather than anything else. Oh, that's good stuff. I don't think I'm going to get another chance to fight the boss while it's still night. I have to get the rare spawn to spawn again. The butterfly that we can kill to spawn in. The Empress of Light. Nope, but that's okay. I believe that the last creature here is actually this lightning bug here. Yeah, for the hello. This is lightning bug. Cool. So that's that then. Also, this is what the prismatic die looks like when we have it on something, so it's my UFO currently. Looking kind of insane. But it's fine. It does a lot of damage quickly with this, especially with the critical strike chance. If I can actually use it. But like, getting close enough to actually do damage at the same time is difficult. Since we kind of want to keep our distance. There's a few opportunities where we like can move around to do damage though. I mean, our sword from Betsy is still really good. There we go. Would be good to get the Empress of Light trophy if you want that. I kind of want it. There's also Eventide, 64 range damage, 90% critical strike chance. Average speed, very weak knockback. Kaleidoscope, 215 summon damage. Average knockback, 20 summon tag damage. 10% summon tag damage in your enemy. Your summons will focus on struck enemies. Empress Wings allows flight and slow fall. Hold up to boost faster is interesting. Prismatic Die. Stellar Tune, 101 magic damage. 29% critical strike chance. Very fast speed. Extremely weak knockback. Uses 12 mana. The chords are out of this world. Obviously, there's the mask for the Empress of Light. There's also Rainbow Cursor. Causes your mouse cursor to have shifting rainbow colors. So if we want that, we'd have to fight it until we get that, which would be cool. Terra Prisma, 107 summon damage. Average knockback, uses 10 mana. Summons an enchanted sword to fight for you. I want to get that, if I can. Drops if the Empress of Light is only attacked during daytime. 100% drop chance. Interesting. I want it. But that means I have to evade the Empress of Light till daytime, I think is what that's saying. I'm just gonna watch it. I might kill it. I'm surprised that didn't. Also got a hallowed key, which is cool. I mean, it should disappear by morning, right? So I don't want to keep this out forever. Just want to keep an eye on it. There might be a specific time that it disappears, and it might not be 4:30. It's a beautiful butterfly. It's got a cool lighting effect around it. I wish we could have that as a effect. Like a die. The prismatic die is cool. But like, That effect's also pretty cool. Of the light going around it and just like pure white in the middle. I guess you could also kill this and then activate a sundial to make it daytime. That would be smart, but I'm not smart. I feel like I could go from now at 2:30. I mean, if each hour is a minute, boss fight can't last that long, can it? Maybe it can. Okay, almost 3:30. I'll probably go from now, just to make sure I don't miss the opportunity. And we'll see how this goes. Okay, here we go. I've also got my minions, my summons, attacking them. So that is good, I guess. Okay, it's 4:30 AM, which means it's day. Oh, I'm dead. I was not paying attention, apparently. I was too focused on just moving. Well, that's another grave for the graveyard. I wish I was doing it intentionally. I wish. I wish it was intentional. There's my grave. Pick that up. Golden gravestone. We might actually have enough graves to start having some amount of graveyard effect. I mean, we've only actually got 4 because I didn't get my first one, but that's okay. But this is Terraria. I expected a much bigger graveyard here. Oh no. The corruption has reached my other ocean. Well, at least I don't need to be here anymore for fishing quests, so that's probably fine. But it's spread through the underground. And found a point where it can reach in. Now there's no stopping it. It lasted a long time though, considering. I guess during the day I also don't have the werewolf buff. So that is also something else to keep in mind, I guess. Please don't tear me in half. I wonder if she also gets stronger in the day or something like that. Instead of using the power... Oh, because it's prismatic. Instead of using the night light, it uses the sunlight. I see. So maybe that's a thing I should get later then. I didn't realize that that would be why that would be working that way. It did not occur to me that she got stronger in the day. Anyway, I'm gonna go add this grave to my graveyard. It's a sign of learning. Oop, it got a little bit darker. That means it is becoming more of a graveyard. Well, that's another thing off my list, and we're getting very close to the end of everything. So there's only a few more things I want to do. Whether or not they kill me is... it's hard to say. But it's pretty likely that more things are going to kill me before I beat the game. A lot more things.